engaged.
We are engaged, people.
And we're getting married August 7, 2011 at 3 p.m. sharp. We're starting on time. Okay?
So please be on time.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys are wondering how I proposed to Marge. Are they?
I think we are.
Well, why don't we just tell you? All right, simple. Really short and sweet. I took Marjorie to this really nice restaurant called the River Cafe.
It was gorgeous. They had valet parking, pumpkins, flowers, lights everywhere. And when we got inside, they were treating us like VIPs. I mean, Jason
Whoa, babe.
What?
Let me chime in. She's right. They treat us like VIPs. I'm talking about we had 3 waiters tending to us. One for bread, one for water, sparkling, gas, carbonated. I didn't know we had that many types
options.
Right. And then we had one waiter just to clean our table. It was great. Whatever.
We had a maitre d' too who would give us the food options. So we finally picked out what we wanted to eat. There wasn't that many options just because there was rabbit, duck, and all those things we don't really eat.
Long story short, it was really good. They served us, our courses, appetizer, the main course, and then dessert.
And
right?
But we didn't order dessert. Before we got to order dessert, I went to the restaurant because I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping that Jay would propose that night, but he hadn't done it yet, so I was like, oh, man.
So check it out. So Marjorie comes back to the table 6 minutes later.
Right.
So when? All right, 6 minutes later. But while she was gone, I was speaking to the maitre d', and I gave him the ring. The ring. And I told him, I said, hey, tonight, make it special, right? So he said, no problem, Mr. James, we'll make it really special. So when Marjorie came back and sat down, her countenance was kind of so-so. So I asked her, I said, hey, babe.
What?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
So she gave me I'm all right, but I could be better.
Yeah. So
I smiled and I said, don't worry, babe, your night will get better. So she saw me smile, she asked me, hey, Jay, why are you smiling, And I said, oh, babe, you'll see.
So next thing you know, I just felt someone behind me, so I looked this way.
So, little did she know, because she's right. The maitre d' was right behind her, right? So she kind of felt the presence to her left.
Right.
So she turned around, right?
Like that.
Like that. But the maitre d' was really smooth,
He went around.
So he went around, he did something like this. Boom. Right? So what he put on the table was a beautiful replica of the Brooklyn Bridge in chocolate form. Beautiful. It was like probably this big, and the diamond was sitting right on the top, right?
Yeah.
Her hat. So when she turned back around, she was just like, oh my gosh,
Yeah. I was in shock. I couldn't talk. I was just amazed.
Yeah.
Because the dessert was a replica of the Brooklyn Bridge, and on the top of the suspension was my ring, which is huge.
Right. So she was all like, and I was like, ha, right? And I got on one knee, right?
He got on one knee.
Got on one knee.
And he looked me square in the face, and he said so many nice words.
This is what I said. I got on one knee, and I said something like this. I'm not getting on one knee, but just imagine, one knee. And I said, Marjorie, for the Monte, it will be an honor and a great joy if you be my wife. Will you marry me?
And then I didn't really know, I knew what to say, but I was just so nervous that all I could do was laugh and cry. So I said, of course, yes. And Jason went to go put the ring on my finger, but he got confused as to which hand to put it on. So I was like, baby, it's this hand. So he put it on my left hand, and
when I took the ring off the stand, my hands were all shaking. I was like, oh, man.
all the way over there.
So she was like, Jay, this hand. And I'm like, okay, great. So we put it on. People came around. They congratulated us. They were really nice about it. They took pictures. It was just a special moment.
It was.
Thereafter, I took her to see the Broadway show Chicago, and we just capped the night.
It was a good night. So that's how we did it.
That's how we did it. I got an unbelievable future with this young lady right here. And I want everyone to come out and to celebrate our union.
August 7th.
Be there.
2011.
Love y'all.